My daughter climbed onto the roof, 30 meters high. She could fall at any second, but she still smiled and waved at me. I ran upstairs without thinking, my heart racing in my chest. She kept walking forward, like something was controlling her. I shouted her name, and suddenly she turned around and stepped off the edge. I reached out just in time, grabbing her hand, but the weight pulled me down. I held on as tight as I could, until my grip finally gave out. We both fell. Luckily, my husband caught her, just before she hit the ground. I was shaking with anger and fear. I asked her why she did that through tears. She said, "Julie told me to." I froze. There was no one named Julie in our house. Then I remembered all the strange things that had been happening lately. I went to the local priest, begging him to cleanse our home. The next day, the priest came. The moment he walked in, he saw my daughter holding a black teddy bear, the same one Julie loved before she died. He said he had seen that toy himself, burned and buried with Julie's body. He took out holy water and sprinkled it on the floor. The water began to boil, white smoke rising into the air. A horrible scream echoed through the vents, and the door slammed shut by itself. When the priest climbed up to check, a swarm of flies burst out. A voice roared from the dark, telling him to get out. Meanwhile, my husband started acting strange. He hid in the basement, playing an old recording of our family. Then the face of our son on the screen changed into a demon. He thought it was a glitch. Rewound the tape, but the face didn't change. The next day, I went to the library to find out what happened in this house. In 1973, a family who lived here was murdered. Their oldest son lost his mind, and on the 47th day, he took a gun and ended 6 lives, including his little sister, Julie. He later claimed something evil in the house made him do it. My hands were shaking as I read that, because today was our 47th day in the same house. I called my husband, told him to take the kids and leave right now. He didn't say a word. He just tore the phone cord out of the wall. When I got home, 4 coffins were sitting in the living room, each with our names on them. My husband was no longer himself. I grabbed the kids and ran for the door, but it wouldn't open. No matter how hard I tried, it wouldn't open.